that our defense forces have provided and continue to demonstrate to our nation, our region, and globally ever since Kenya became a republic. In a world that has entered a sustained period of unprecedented complexity and dynamism, with rapidly mutating threats and challenges, as well as complicated and demanding opportunities, our defense forces have played their part of establishing, maintaining, and enhancing security and stability, which are the foundation on which progress rests with excellence. The performance of our economic engine in our nation reflects the confidence of investors, entrepreneurs, and workers in the sustainability of our national security and stability. Capital, both financial and human, thrive under stable and secure environments. Unstable and insecure places are poor and underdeveloped, while secure and stable ones are prosperous and advanced. It is for this reason that we understand and appreciate the position of our Kenya Defense Forces as the foundational institution of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. By executing your primary constitutional mandate of defending and protecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our republic, as well as your responsibility to complement disaster and emergency response and the duty to restore peace in any part of our country experiencing unrest, the Kenya Defense Forces are the dependable guardians of our freedom, our security, and our prosperity, for which, as a nation, we are eternally grateful. It is therefore quite encouraging that in performing your roles, the Kenya Defense Forces exemplify the best Kenyan values and principles, while at the same time defending them in the best way possible. In every operation throughout the country, our officers have inspired Kenyans of many generations with their professionalism, integrity, courage, honor, and providing a much-cherished model for many generations of Kenyans with their value-based and purpose-driven perspectives. In so doing, our defense forces have accomplished much more than defense and security. They have crafted a fine legacy that transcends success and defines true patriotism, unity, perseverance, resilience, and most importantly, discipline. This legacy has been written in our hearts and minds, and it is our duty and privilege to use every opportunity to express our individual and collective gratitude as citizens of Kenya to you, our men and women in uniform, and very specifically, our Kenyan Defense Forces. On behalf of the people and government of Kenya, I stand here to thank you for your many noble sacrifices, silent labors of love, quiet heroism, and unseen effort on all our behalf. We know that many a times it is never easy, yet you nevertheless go forth bravely and get the job done one way or another. Somehow you get it done. Standing on the secure foundation of numerous and magnificent achievements by past generations of brave and noble soldiers, we confidently survey a future that presents myriad threats and challenges that are not only different and more complex than any other we have ever encountered, they also mutate at overwhelming rates. Our confidence is not because yesterday's threats and challenges were simpler or easier. Rather, we are confident because our standards are high and we have been prepared for complexity and difficulty as a matter of principle and are now more prepared than ever before. We witness this as you engage one assignment after another with greater success and professionalism that we have seen and we have experienced. This standard applies consistently across our entire spectrum of services. That is why we are one force, one mission. Kenya is a vibrant, peace-setting nation with an enterprising people whose pioneering spirit frequently takes them across our borders in pursuit of opportunities. We are good neighbors in our region and committed members of the international community. Just as we are committed to regional, Pan-African, and global economic integration, we are also invested in regional, continental, and international peace and security. The realities of the contemporary international environment compel us to take a deep interest in the dynamics of globalization. Consequently, we are increasingly able to see above and beyond our borders with clarity because our many shared interests facilitate alignment of perspectives and define strategic complementarities with those whom we share a common destiny. Our neighborhood's security and stability and development is our security and prosperity. Our continent's peace and growth is our safety and progress. Working together, therefore, is strategic common sense at all levels. Solidarity, goodwill, and good neighborliness are components of the best security strategy. This understanding drives our spirit of peacemaking, peace building, and peacekeeping, and the standards of performance which have earned our defense forces respect locally and abroad. Our involvement in peace initiatives beyond our borders has not only made Kenya a strong diplomatic peace and security brand, they have also enhanced both our capacity and profile while intensifying the momentum of our regional unity and integration efforts. Since attaining independence, Kenya has matured into a modern, thriving, competitive, and diverse economy, chiefly because it is a place of stability, peace, and security, which guarantee an environment for democracy and peace, innovation and enterprise, while attracting investments from both near and far. Our region is a formidable melting pot of opportunity, while our continent is the young green continent of the future. We have a duty to make our contribution to every effort to establish the necessary foundational conditions for industrial takeoff and economic transformation, the most critical of which is security. In that sense, The Kenya Defence Forces are guarantors of a prosperous future of opportunity, unity, and prosperity at home, in our neighborhood, and also abroad. It must continue to undertake and guarantee conflict resolution, knowledge sharing, capacity building, and other joint projects to enable all countries in our region and continent to march forward into an abundant tomorrow with confidence and strength. The achievements we are celebrating today have by no means been achieved with ease. This commanding advantage, or this commanding vantage from which we project the inspiring prospects of an abundant future, was reached through honest labor, difficult progress, and patient struggle. The path to the present moment is paved with heroic sacrifices of the most selfless order. Let us all, therefore, remember those who have fallen in the line of duty and honor the ultimate sacrifice they have made in the cause of humanity, solidarity, national sovereignty, peace, and security. We must, and let me say again, we must never take it for granted. I convey our nation's deepest gratitude to all our men and women in uniform for your service, which you have rendered and continue to perform with valor and integrity. I also convey appreciation to your families. I am told they are soldiers in silence, whose support in many different ways has encouraged, strengthened, and inspired you to do your best every day and in every moment that is required of you. Their silent strength is a powerful contribution to our national security, which must never be underestimated. I am speaking about your wives, I'm speaking about your children, and I'm speaking about your families. They form a big army behind you to enable you make the sacrifices and the commitments that you do for the security of our nation. I thank the Almighty God, to whom we submit our struggle and endeavor, for the honor of leading our defense forces and our commanders, and for the privilege of being a citizen of Kenya, enjoying the fruit of their service and sacrifice, which provides us with the opportunity to unlock opportunity for all of us. We shall complement the security assured by your effort with shared prosperity arising from the economy in every endeavor that you engage in. Let me just say two things as a sign of appreciation to our Kenya Defence Forces and our security agencies in general. As we execute our housing program, we have made a deliberate decision that KDF is going to be an automatic beneficiary of our housing plan. Last week, we concluded procurement in 3 different barracks to build 9,000 units for units of houses for our Kenya Defence Forces. We have also concluded the procurement process to give our Kenya Defence Forces construction equipment that will support their engineering department to do more roads, more bridges, more schools, more hospitals, especially in the difficult areas of our republic. And in the horizon, we have a comprehensive program to ensure that there is new equipment, better facilities, and better capabilities that will be made available by the people of Kenya using their taxes by way of appreciating what our Kenya Defense Forces are doing in defending our territorial integrity, in defending our nation, and in keeping enemies at bay. We will support you as you defend our country. Let us therefore stand together and stride into the future with the confidence that we reinforce each other to do the best and take Kenya forwards. I wish you all a happy KDF Day, a prosperous and great year that is coming to an end, and a great future in all your careers. Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless our great country.